Next Gen Racing in Season 13 bring you the GT Sport Focus Cup lead, sponsored by the Focus Cup. The boys and girls will be driving the Ford Focus ST. Maximum power that they'll be allowed to drive is 200 brake horsepower. Weight is 1,257 kilogram. Racing Super Soft tyres are the only tyre compound permitted during the races. There is no fuel and no tyre wear. Slip and track edge would be set to real. The only assists allowed are ABS and traction control. Damage would be off. This is our first cup and league that we are running over a 2-season period. At the end of the 2 seasons, the driver that scores the most points will win a drive in an actual Focus Cup race car. So it is all to play for. Season 1 is 12 rounds, Season 2 will be 12 rounds, so 24 rounds in total. And it's all about scoring those points. It's certainly not a sprint, it is more a marathon, but these cars will be sure to bring us action from start to finish. Let's get on and watch race 1. Brands Hatch placed host to round 1. Using the Indy layout of the track promises close racing from start to finish. Each round comprises of 2 races. Race 1's grid is based on qualifying, race 2 on a reverse grid based on the race 1 results. Let's get on with race 1. So here we go, race 1 about to start. Psychodynamic 89, the one who got pole in qualifying, followed by SimFX DC and Jay Willis. 1, 2, 3. So the lights go out, everyone's off. Looks like a clean start. Bert Halbam trying to find his way through in the middle, just in the distance there as well. SimFX DC down the side of Jay Willis. Oh, GTP Ricks right in the middle there. He's got to fight his way through. Oh, Connor, NTR Prosser looking a little bit wobbly there. Oh, his back end's come out. He's held it. He's kept it going. He's lost a lot of places though. NTR Prosser down to 10. Oh, turns the track, a little bit of contact. Keeps going. SimFX DC is closely chasing Jay Willis. GTP Ricks hold it up as best as he can at the moment, trying to keep Bert Halbam off him. Bert Halbam got Dynablaster 92 right down the inside here. Is Dynablaster going to be able to pull it off as they come onto the home straight to start lap 2? Wasn't enough though. Bert Halbam held his line well there. So as we expect from this track, very, very bunched up. It's going to be a while if we at all see large gaps form in most of the track. Blaster now has NGR Saxo coming down the side of him. Door handle to door handle low. This is touring car racing. NGR Saxo left the door open for him there. Saxo goes through. Bert Halbam also off, but returns to track, keeps his position there. So Bert Halbam very, very lucky. SimFX DC in the Joyce design. Ford Focus running well in third at the moment. Halbam now coming under attack from NGR Saxo. NGR Saxo is going to have the inside line for the first corner. Side by side, Bert Halbam still has it. NGR Saxo, I think he's going to force his way through here. Side by side they go. Saxo goes into 5th. Bert Halbam still holding on though. Saxo got the inside line, needs to be careful here though. Dino Blaster trying to find a way through. He's not able to do it. NGR Prosser looking a little bit shaky. There's Jack, TM35 Synopsis. Doing okay in 8th at the moment. NGR Prosser looks fiery though. He's got to think about defending and attacking at the same time. See the cars weighing on the suspension as they go around the corners. Top 4 slightly running away with it now. Only takes 1 slight error though. But Halbam still giving Saxo trouble here. Saxo not able to run away. Saxo before this may have been one of the favourites. He has been a previous race of winners, GT Sport event winner before, so is a person that knows what he's doing on Gran Turismo Sport. Saxo and Bert Halbam really fighting back here. Dino Blaster 92 is just waiting for an opportunity to get past, but Verhoeven definitely not making it easy. Saxo able to pull away a little bit now, Verhoeven having to defend here. This is a good battle for 6. Jack coming under attack from NGR Prosser now. Has Prosser done enough to get side by side to go to first corner? No, slots in behind him. There's NGR Big C in 10th as well. Again, the cars just leaning heavily on their suspension as they throw them through the corners. Got a battle coming up for first here as well. Psychodynamics coming under attack from Jay Willis, 1-2-3. Good battle in the distance going on for third place as well. So battles going on throughout the field as we expected from this Indy layout. SimFX holding third. NGR Prosser has made good progress. He's now up to 6. So since we've been away, he's got past 2 people now. Verhoeven fighting again here with Jack. But NGR Prosser looking like he's got good pace. So we'll see what he can do for the rest of the race. It is 20 laps, race 1. Race 2 is going to be 30 laps, so quite a way to go for these boys. NGR Prosser thinking about it. Verhoeven, no way free for him there. Prosser has his lines covered. Prosser goes out a little bit wide there. Jay Willis, 1-2-3, is definitely catching up to Psychodynamics 89 here. So we might have a battle for first in just under a lap. Jay Willis looking very good in this Ford Focus. Just trying to find a way through. Thinks about going left, thinks about going right. Psychodynamics has the lines covered though. They go bumper to bumper. Trying to go round the outside. Psychodynamics though has the inside line covered. Gets away through. That SimFX DC is catching up to these as well. This could be a 4-way battle for first very, very soon. And we're back now with the mid-pack race as NGR Prosser still trying to feign away past Saxo. But Halbum still sticking with these guys as well. Jay Willis still in second place, SimFX third, and GTP still in 4th. Ooh, is that a mistake from Psycho? And we're back with the mid-pack here as Prosser is going for Saxo as well. All the action out. Oh, it's a mistake from Prosser. Is that going to lose him some time? That is going to lose him some spaces. Miraculously, he's still in 6th place. I think Verhoeven might have had to go on the brakes there to avoid contact, which has allowed Prosser to stay in 6th. Hopefully we'll get back up to the front to see the action that's going on there soon as well, but literally battles going on out throughout the field here. And Jay Willis has managed to get into 1st as well. I think that would have been on the first lap where we cut away from them, but Psychodynamics made an error going into the first corner. Just went out wide, and Jay Willis just held his line, had a bit more control going through the corner. But is Psychodynamics going to be able to pull it back? No, backs off there. Wise driving, probably thought that may have resulted in contact. So we'll have to rethink his strategy now. SimFX DC still in 3rd, GTP. Rick WRX still in 4th as well. Psycho is bringing the fight back here. Good lines from Psycho there. I don't think he's going to have enough to get side by side for the first corner though. Let's see how he gets on. We're on lap 10 of 20, so halfway through our first race. Don't forget race 2 is going to be the reverse grid as well. So back in the mid-pack, Saxo still holding everyone up. Oh, Bert Halbert, he left the door wide open there. Bert Halbert saw the opportunity and took it. Bert Halbert goes into 5th now. Saxo in 6th, Prosser in 7th, Jack in 8th. And then Dyna Blaster in 9th. And the battle for 1st is still going on as well. These two slightly pulling away from 3rd and 4th. But SimFX is showing good control, good pace as well. He's sticking with them. Psychodynamics trying to go around the outside. No, cuts back in. Jay Willis has the line covered though. Again, Psychodynamics trying to go for a wide sweep around the corner, cut back in. Jay Willis is just holding his line. He's not budging. Jay Willis is handling the pressure well here. Very, very close between these two. And Bert Halbert now got Prosser, so Saxo has lost a couple of places here. Oh, door by door again. Slight contact, elbows out. Giving each other plenty of room there though. Back with the leaders. Oh, very close there. Jay Willis closed the door. But it is looking like Psychodynamics could take this place back. I don't think Jay Willis is going to make it easy for him though. Tyres screeching as they throw the cars around the corners. They're giving it all they've got. Saxo has got past Bert Halbert now. Flash the lights there for Bert Halbert. Not sure what that's for. We did miss it. I don't know how he feels. Maybe there was contact from Saxo. We didn't see it, so it's hard to say. Side by side now. Saxo, maybe it was contact, but Saxo seems to have let him past. Whether that was a mistake for Saxo. Oh, they touch again. Door handle to door handle. And again, battle's going on at the front. Psychodynamics have got a good run here. They're going to be side by side. Psychodynamics is going to have the inside. Then Jay Willis is going to have the inside. Yeah, Jay Willis with the much faster line through that section of the track. SimFX is catching up to them here as well. Saxo holding on here as Bert Halbert brings the fight to him once again. This is allowing NGR Prosser just to run away slightly. Bert Halbert, is he able to make that move stick? Yes, he is. Again, Saxo being caught out there. That's not a good part of the track for him. Now, Jay Willis slightly run away from here. But Psychodynamics has been caught up by SimFX DC. GTP Rick WRX as well is still holding on here. He's still with these guys, so it's not over for him. This is still really a four-way battle for first place. Good battle going on in the mid-table still as well. Now you can see Jay Willis, he likes to take the inside line, hug that curb around that corner, but Psychodynamics has caught up here. Almost side by side, couldn't carry the momentum through though. Oh, it's very, very close. I think a little touch there. Just letting Jay Willis know he is there. But so far, keeping it very, very clean. We're on lap 15 of 20. Oh, back end came out a little bit there on Psychodynamics. He kept it going though, not too much of an issue for him. The battle for third is heating up again as well, as GTP is catching up on SimFX. There, trying to carry as much speed. So you see those guys are not too far behind the leaders. It will take quite a lot of work though to catch up to them in the 4 laps around this Branch Hatch Indy circuit. SimFX looking left and looking right as he tries to think about a way past Psychodynamics 89. GTP has done well, he's stuck with these guys. Don't forget, the next race is the reverse grid, so if it stays as it is now, he will start in front of these guys. So he's shown that he's got good pace to keep up with them. So might be one to watch next race, GTP. They are starting to approach some back markers as well. Psychodynamics there. Thought that he'd done it. But Jay Willis able to hold on. So we're on board with Psychodynamics 89 here. Jay Willis back end coming out slightly there, but he's able to carry it through the corner. Didn't lose too much there, but has allowed Psychodynamics to close that, if you could call it a gap, to a basically even non-existent gap. But I think our studio booth has now found new camera angles. Sticking with him, trying to get a slipstream from Jay Willis. SimFX going out wide here, he's bringing the attack. The slightest mistake will cost any of these drivers now serious positions in this race. You don't want to lose it now. Concentration can start to dip a little, as we saw there by Psychodynamics running wide. He hasn't lost any positions though, but has allowed SimFX now to enter it. We're on the just ending the penultimate lap. Here comes GTP with an attack here. SimFX able to close the gap, tries to find a way through here though. Side by side going into the first corner. This is the final lap of the race. SimFX going out, trying to find his way through, but Halbert having to hold off NGR Saxo here. NGR Prosser in 5th. Here we're on board with NGR Saxo. SimFX coming under attack from GTP here as well. GTP, Rig, WRX. Well, here they come to cross the line. J_Willis 123 will take first. Psychodynamics 89 second. SimFX DC third. GTP, Rick, WRX fourth. NGR Prosser, good race for him, 5th. But Halbum 6th, NGR Saxo 7th, Jack TM53 Synopsis takes 8th. We didn't see much of these guys, Sally, but there was just too much action going on. But NGR Big C, he finishes 9th. 10th, Dino Blaster 92. 11th, Pete Jam 026. NGR Mad Marshall comes in at 12th. And Greener Army 2009 will take 13th on the grid. Well, that brings race 1 to an end. So let's get into race 2. So based on reverse grid, so Greener Army, he starts at the front. It is time to shine. Oh, he's not going to shine like that. He's had a terrible start. I'm not sure what's happened, but everyone has to move out of the way to avoid any contact. Real shame for him. Unfortunately, his time at the top didn't last that long. So NGR Mad Marshall now takes first. So let's see how the guys at the back. Bert Halban, we know he's a fiery racer. So we'll see how he contends with the faster guys from the last race, now trying to get past him as well. But these reverse skids do allow the guys who finish lower down a chance to shine on the track. They won't make it easy for the faster guys to get past. There's NGR Process SimFX DC coming under attack from Jay Willis there. I think that was a slight little touch, nothing in it too much really though. So SimFX, NGR Prosser, how's he going to be to get past this race? So Pete Jam 026 in third at the moment. Took a little bit of the grass there. Oh, that's NGR Mad Marshall who's in the dirt. So his journey at the front unfortunately comes to an end as well. This of course is a 30 lap race, so a much longer race this one. Bert Halban goes on to the dirt, comes back on though, doesn't lose too much out of it. Now NGR Saxo up into third, so he's moved his way up the field. Good race from him so far. As mentioned, he is a previous Next Gen Racing Race of Winners Gran Turismo Sport winner, where a collection of all the league winners get together for a one-night event. And he took the overall win, so he can definitely race this game. NGR Saxo up to second now. NGR Bigsy trying to find a way past here. He's got Psychodynamics behind him as we're on board with now. Is NGR Bigsy? Oh no, we're on board with NGR Bigsy, sorry. Two wheels there, unsettled the car, that slowed him down. Bigsy makes contact, unfortunately that's going to slow NGR Bigsy down as well. Psychodynamics not able to get past Jack TM53. Synopsis though is slightly ahead, goes into 5th. Psychodynamics losing a place out there then. Now Jax has lost out a little bit here. Bigsy is going to have cars to the left and to the right of him. He's a good driver, NGR Bigsy though. He won't make it easy for anyone to get past. He'll hold his space as long as he can. Saying that though, left the door well open for Psychodynamics there. Psychodynamics making it look very, very easy. And now he's got SimFX DC coming up behind him as well. So NGR Bigsy has got some huge talent coming up behind him now. And NGR Prosser fighting last race's winner, Jay Willis. So Jay Willis has made very good progress here. Bert Halban down in 11th at the moment though. And 4th place finisher GTP, Rick WRX. Oh, NGR Bigsy into the dirt. Ah, it's a real shame for him. So he drops down the order. Oh, there's contact here. Bert Halban. Touring car driver coming out of him there. Sticks his elbow out and GTP is forced out wide. So Dino Blaster 92 is in first. Closely followed by NGR Saxo. About to start lap 6 of 30. Sim FX DC up into 5th. He has found his way past Jack. There's last race's winner Jay Willis. NGR Prosser is in front of him now as well. Let's see how Prosser handles the pressure that Jay Willis will bring to him. Bert Halbert up into 9th. Oh, that's a touch from Bert Halbert. Bert Halbert needs to be careful though. Doesn't want to get involved in too much contact racing. Obviously, first race, everyone wants to shine, not forgetting what the overall prize is at the end of the 2 season for the driver with the most points. They do get that drive in the Real World Focus Cup race prepared car. So it is all very much to play for, but you do need to do it in a fair, clean way. Oh, NGR Prosser right in the middle here. Oh, all back ends come out. He keeps it going though. Jay Willis probably the one lost out the most there. But if you're going to try going 3 wide, something will happen, and it normally does. NGR Prosser definitely one to watch. Pete Jam at 026 in front of him. Oh, now Pete Jam, not sure what happened there, but touch there, that sends Pete Jam out wide. Now not too sure what happened, it's hard to see from this angle, not sure if there was any contact or not, but NGR Prosser is through, up into 6th place. Jack TM53 Synopsis is in 5th at the moment, so good race from him. SimFXDC up into 4th as well, from starting pretty much at the back of the grid, so good race for him at the moment as well. Psychodynamic 69 though, applying the pressure to Dino Blaster 92. Is he going to go for the switch back here? No, he holds his line. He'll try and get a good slipstream going down the home straight though. Oh, Psychodynamics trying to have a look here. Oh, I think that pressure got to Dino Blaster. He goes off into the dirt, drops down to 4th, then to 5th. He's going to lose a couple more places, down in 6th, 7th. Oh, Dino Blaster losing out a lot there now. I just think the pressure, Psychodynamics just caught him in his mirror. It put him off, and it just absolutely threw him off. That just shows that littlest lapse of concentration, it can cost you seriously, especially around this short track as well. So that has allowed a lot of the guys to move up a space into the field. So we're on board now with Jay Willis as he thinks about going past it. Enough, it couldn't carry enough momentum. Get down, so backs out of the move. Thinks again. Oh, I think that might have been someone return tack ghosting. I think it might. I'm not sure who it was. It was Jack TM53 Synopsis. So not too sure what happened, but he's now down in 7th. So again, that's allowed a few of the guys to move up. Jay Willis go for a move here. Moves up into 4th. It's going to have the fastest line going through this part of the track. Oh, Prosser, a little bit of a touch there. Sends Jay Willis out wide. Jay Willis hasn't lost out too much though. It's allowed Bert Halbert to catch back up to NGR Prosser here. Now Prosser's going to have the inside line. Is he going to go for a late break move here? We will have to find out if it pays off, because we've got a battle going on at the front here for first. Saxo coming under attack from Psychodynamics, so Psychodynamics definitely, based on race 1 and race 2, is one to watch. On board with Psychodynamic at the moment. So we are only on about to start lap 12 of 30, so still a long way to go in this race. We still haven't reached the halfway mark. Anything can happen. So Jay Willis now in 4th, NGR Prosser 5th, Bert Halbam in 6th. Jack is in 7th, so he's managed to get past GTP, Rick, and WRX. Be interested to see find out what happened to Jack, really. I'm guessing he might have overcooked it, gone into the gravel. And back at the front of the grid with this battle that's going on. And Jar Saxo is able to hold on, but Psychodynamics almost down the inside. He will be going into turn 1. I think Psychodynamics will do it here. Here we watch it from SimFX's view. Yeah, Psychodynamic, lovely move for there. Is he able to keep the momentum going? And Jar Saxo's going to have the inside line here. Great battle for first going on as these two trade places. Amazingly, without trading paint at the moment as well. This has allowed SimFX DC to catch up, so we now have a three-way battle for first. Psychodynamic, 89, the man in front at the moment, but for how long? NGR Saxo trying to find his way through. Use as much as the curb as they can to carry as much speed through the corners. There's nothing between these guys at all. They're already coming up to the back markers on track now. And we're still yet to reach the halfway mark. Not forgetting these guys have already done a 20-lap race. So concentration might start weaning off a little bit. But it's this point now, especially for these guys, where you really need to keep yourself concentrated. NGR Prosser a little bit wide there. Bert Halbam. Now, Jack is back down. If there was a flash of the lights, I'm not sure whether that's just a game. There is some scratch paintwork on some of the Ford Focuses around the track at the moment. These three, though, pretty much looking brand spanking new, as they all just stick together. So we're on board with NGR Saxo. You can hear the tyres screech as they throw it, trying to keep the grip maintained. SimFX has dropped off just a little bit from these two as they battle it out. Psychodynamics running slightly wide there. Oh, but Halbert back end coming out there. He's kept it going, but unfortunately loses out 2 places. So that will allow NGR Prosser just a little bit of breathing space now where he can concentrate on the corners, doesn't have to really watch his mirrors too much. Jay Willis out on his own at the moment, but has clear runs, so will he be able to catch up to the front 3? Psychodynamic flashing the lights there. Back marker, NGR Mad Marshall. Now, NGR Mad Marshall won't want to get in the way of these guys. He normally doesn't. But looks like he's got Greener Army just in front of him, so he pulls over now, lets the front guys through. Fair racing at its best there. Unfortunately, has sacrificed his battle with Greener Army. You can just see in some of the shots just in front there, the green Ford Focus. Saxo now coming under attack from SimFX DC. So Prosser 5th, Jack in 6th. Oh, but Halbert going into the dirt there. Now, flash the lights out. Not sure what happened, didn't see any contact from the angle that we seen. Flash the lights again, I'm not sure what he's flashing about. Saxo still in second, no change at the top. They have managed to get past Greener Army without any incident. So we're on lap 18 of 30. So that was someone going off the dirt. Don't know if that was a back marker. Jack is showing good pace here. GTP, Rick WRX, Greener Army just gets out of the way there. Here we are with the top three though. No change, but no one really able to pull away from it. Gaps seem to form, but then the others seem to catch up. That's Peter Jam that's gone off there in 10th, so back marker. I think he might have done that just to get away. These guys, NGR Saxo right on the tail of Psychodynamic 89 again, and SimFX DC still sticking with these guys. On board with NGR Saxo now. As he tries to carry his speed through the corner. There is an opening. Is he able to make it count? Is he able to get through the gap? He's not. On board with SimFX DC now as he gets a good slipstream here. They're free, almost free wide. And we've seen what happens many times when cars try to go free wide through that corner. It doesn't always end up in a good story. There's Jay Willis 123 just in the distance there. So we're a lap 20 of 30. So SimFX DC did get the best lines through those corners there, but has kept it going, hasn't lost out too much. And what we'll find is these two battle out and it allowed the gaps to close. Talk about gaps closing. Here comes Jack now onto NGR Prosser. NGR Prosser in the Ford Mania car. What a move by Jack! How did he carry that speed through there? But that's allowed him to go into 5th. NGR Prosser goes down to 6th. That was out of nowhere, out of nothing. Well done to Jack for that move. Jack's going to have the inside line here as well. Great move by Jack. Puts himself into 5th. Fantastic drive. He'll be very, very pleased with that. And NGR Prosser running wide there. May have been a little put off just by Jack coming out of nowhere. Probably stalled him just a little bit. But NGR Prosser certainly coming back in the fight here. Jack covering that line there. He's not going to allow Prosser to do what he did to him. So back at the front, Psychodynamics 89 still leading the way, but only just. Is he going to be able to keep this going for another 7.5 laps? Absolutely nothing between these three. So as we were saying, as the front two battle, allows third place to catch up. SimFX having to brake just a little bit too heavy there, just avoid any contact as we saw in Saxo's mirror. But Psychodynamics, it'll be a good point haul for him if it finishes as it does now, as it will for SimFX DC as well. SimFX go for a move here. Is there a room down the inside? Saxo's left the door open. Is SimFX able to carry enough momentum to get it through? He's not. Saxo closes the door now. Saxo probably took a deep breath there. SimFX must be thinking, what can he do now? What's happened here? Jay Willis, 123, dropped down to 7th. So something's happened to him there. The back of his car looking slightly dinted as well. So Jay Willis down in 7th at the moment. And Jar Process still find out with Jack as well here. There's literally just been battles throughout the field. What a great series this is going to be. Now Psychodynamics 89 again running away just a little bit, just because SimFX, DC, NGR, Saxo are battling out. But we've seen this many times in the race. Braking hard there, the car leans on the suspension. So lap 25 of 30. Ooh, back end looked like it was going to come out there. He's kept it going though, hasn't lost out too much. And Jack is in 4th after this guy, Jay Willis, 1, 2, 3, has fell down the order. And like I said before, these guys have done a 20-lap race before this as well, so concentration can drop off just a little bit, and it just takes that little drop in concentration. You take a corner wrong, you take too much of a curve, spins the car out. Oh, we've got a battle going on for second, side by side, door handle to door handle. SimFX is going to have the inside line. Is he able to make it stick? No, he backs out early, doesn't want to force an issue, stays in 3rd. Saxo stays in 2nd, but for how long? SimFX is going to bring this fight right until the checkered flag waves. Saxo is holding on for dear life here. SimFX going for a move here. SimFX with the inside line. NGR now. Saxo with the inside line. We know that is the fastest line through there. So gives Saxo just a little bit of breathing space, but that has allowed Psychodynamic 89 to really put some distance between these two now, which I'm sure he'll be very relieved about. SimFX must be thinking, what can he do to get past here? Prosser has caught up to Jack here as well. So these two are going to be taking it right down to the wire by the looks of things. You can hear the tyres screeching as they throw these Ford Focuses around the Brands Hatch Indy circuit. Like 27 of 30, they're almost there, not long to go now. Saxo will be wishing that checkered flag was flying right now. Can he hold on? Oh, he goes into the dirt. That's a terrible mistake for him. Goes into the barrier. Is he able to get it going? I think he's going to be okay. Here comes Prosser and Jack. I think Saxo's going to be okay. He's going to drop down to 3rd. I don't think he's going to lose any more positions for that. But I've said it before, I'll say it again. Concentration can drop. Now, Greener Army 2009. Jack will need to get past here. Prosser's coming up behind him. Greener Army gets out the way now when he can. But that's allowed Prosser to close right up to Jack here. And this has allowed Jack really to close up to Saxo. Jack will sense he may be able to get a podium here. They're on the penultimate lap. GTP Rick WRX would probably like to be higher up in the race than what he is now after his race 1 performance. But he's in 6th, still not a bad bad show from him. Oh, runs out wide there, GTP. Keeps it going though. We'll see what happened to Saxo there. So the back end comes out. Looks like these cars are pretty easy to stop it from spinning. So here we are, starting the final lap. Psychodynamics 89 leading the way now. Great performance from the two races from this lad here. And for the final time, for the final corner for him of round one, race two. Here he comes to cross the line, the checkered flag waves. Psychodynamics 89 takes first. SimFX _DC second. NGR Saxo, big sigh relief will probably come from him right now. He takes third. Jack, very pleased with that, takes fourth. NGR Prosser fifth. GTP Rick WRX sixth. Jay Willis 123 Bert Halbum 89. We saw a lot of him for race one, didn't see much in race two. He takes 8th. NGR Big C takes 9th. Peter Jam 026 takes 10th. 11th, Mad Marshall. And then Greener Army 2009 takes 12th. Well, what a great first two races. Congratulations to Psychodynamics 89. This Focus Cup series promises to be something amazing. Do stick with us. We'll be back next week for round two, races 1 and 2 as well. So do stick with us. Do subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time for more Focus Cup action.